Hello Woodchucks, welcome back to Silverrun Forest where I am racing against the snow. I need some grass for the sheep. I was checking on the sheep just before I was going to call it quits for the month of December. And that's when I realized the sheep are down to about under 4,000 liters of food in their troughs. So we got to go ahead and cut some grass up, which I've already done. Now of course I'm picking it on up. The grass field, like I've been saying, I'm just keeping it now just to feed the sheep. And with 3 rows that I just did, I should have enough grass for the sheep for quite a while. I think the pen can only take like 11,000 liters, something like that. So, should be good until the grass is ready to be cut again, if I need some more feed. But after that, we're going to move right on to the month of January. Roller coaster is coming along, like always, doing its thing. I did the normal thing I do between episodes, which is just move pallets around here and there. I have started to make some of the productions to distribute instead of storing. So I got the metal on distribute now. I do have some metal up there that is spawned, so if I need some, I can go up there and grab some, bring it on down to the roller coaster or to the boatyard if needed. But right now that's on distribute, so our production buildings that need metal will take it. So I have to move that around. Everything else at the sawmill I'm keeping as spawning or storing. I forgot what it's on. Just because I want to be in control of that still, of where it goes and where I may need it. Because it doesn't go to the roller coaster. So I want to make sure if the roller coaster needs something, I can go up there and grab it and I will have it. If it's on distribute, I may not have the material I need to upgrade the roller coaster to the next step. Alright, so I got enough feed in here for a couple of fills. Of course, we do have where the sheep can graze the grass, but being winter, I don't think they got any grass to graze on. So it was a little hard finding the trigger last time. Oh, this time real easy to find the trigger. Let's pop that in. I may have a problem with the trailer. Okay, so the way I backed it in is not too bad. Before I was going in the other way, and when the trailer was dumping, it was hitting the top of the roof and kind of pushing me along here. I might as well keep the forage wagon right over here. Also today we're going to be showing what I think is the last 3 collectibles that I have on the map. I think it's only 3 more. I found, looking at the map that's posted on Discord, I found the 3 more that I was missing. Alright, so I don't need any more lights. We can turn the lights off. We're all set. I'm going to, go over to the roller coaster because it's ready to get to another stage or complete. I don't know which. I don't think it's going to complete because we got so much material down here. The R for the roller coaster sign is still here. So, oh yeah, I want to check on the store as well. Not that, like I said, there's only one thing really I would look for is that's another tractor. And I'm talking like the JCB tractor only. In case we go past midnight, I do want to pay off. I sold some stuff, so I have some cash. So let's go ahead and repay that. So we still owe $1,735,000. Leave myself $10,000 for production cost and of course our loan interest. Let's go ahead and speed up some time here and watch the numbers go on down. I don't know how long it's going to snow for. If we're going to get any accumulation or not, we'll see. 100 liters under for everything that the roller coaster requires. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's going to be another stage. I've lost track of how many stages we've gone through. Just making sure the numbers are going down. They are. Well, there we are. We got another stage, and hopefully we got enough of everything. So no sense of staying here, watching that go. So let's go ahead and we'll get through the night really quick by sleeping. And being that it's middle of winter, we're going to sleep until 9 o'clock. I may actually be in the red, meaning I may have... Nope, I still have 4,000. Loan interest is now 5,700-ish, so that's not too bad. Let's go see what the boat is doing. Yeah, so the boat's going to take a little while. The funny thing is, this is the first time now I'm really keeping track of the boat, because now we own it. Before, I was just bringing stuff here and it was slowly getting built, and I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm not ready for it. But overall, let's see, floor tile, where's the floor tile? I got 7,200 metal, 700, 1,900, wood beams, 2,300, I got 2,500, long planks, 36. So I got enough of everything for stage 1, that's good. Let's jump on over to the sheep. See how they did overnight. Yeah, they are going through. Why is their health at 97? Do I have more sheep? Oh, we got more sheep. That would explain it. How are we doing on the wall? Doing really good on the wall. Actually, let's just go ahead and turn on the super strength. And also I want to turn off the aim marker. Get that off the screen. So there's 1,000 liters. Go put that on in here. Oh, and I got 2,000 liters of fabric sitting over here. So by the time the boat gets to the second stage, we should have enough fabric. Actually, I think I got like almost 2,000 liters of fabric in the boatyard already, so we're all set there. Alright, let's go ahead and see what the roller coaster is up to this morning. So the roller coaster sign, oh! Do you see the roller coaster sign is now being built? It's actually up there. Partially. Let me go into flight mode. And actually, I'm going to use flight mode to show you where the other collectibles are. So, I'm hoping this is going to light up at night, which I mean, it's got light bulbs in it, so I'm going to assume it's going to light up at night. Have no idea. I still don't see the carts on the track. So, you know, maybe in the future. Maybe. Let me go ahead and drop on down here. So, I'm going to assume we got enough of everything because I can't see the entire list, which is kind of aggravating. So, the next thing I want to do, I'll check on the store. A T8. Well, okay. I got a T8 on East Vineland, so we're all set there. So, the collectibles. We got 3 more collectibles to show you. So, I'll bring you to those locations right now. So the first of the 3 collectibles we're going to be showing here today, if you look at the left-hand side of the map, about a third of the way up, that's where we are, kind of over by this watchtower. Over here in this little shack here, we got ourselves, looks like a dog. Yep, 2 more to go. So there is numero uno for today. Now I'm going to head on over to the second location. But once again, if you look at the map, bottom left-hand side, about third of the way up on the left-hand side, you can see right where we're at. So bring on to the next location, which is not too far. So, you know what? You get to go on the ride with me, I suppose. So right down from there, you got this wonderful little bridge. And if we drop on down, now I got to remember where the heck I saw it. I checked on it about an hour ago. Yep, there it is over there. Right there. If I can get myself over there. I keep actually climbing the bridge. And we got 1 more to go. So let's fly on up here. Get my map so it's nice and big so I can see where I'm going. And you can see we're not that far. Sawmill is right over there. And if you keep heading west, you come over to this triple waterfall. And if we come over to the top of the waterfall, drop on down here. Hopefully I almost land right on top of it. And there we go. There are all the collectibles on this map. Now I'm going to go in and take out that money we just brought in. Should be back down to 3,000, which we are. So that is all the collectibles. The one thing I do want to check on is we go back to the museum, which is somewhere by the shingle factory, I do believe. I gotta turn off my fast walking speed there. It'll drive us all nuts. So if we come in here, all of our collectibles that we found are right in here. It would be kind of nice now that we got the collectibles in here that you actually see the pedestrians walk in here. But I'm guessing that's not going to happen. Excuse me, sir. You want to come on in and see all the collectibles I found? He does not seem interested at all. You sure you don't want to go into the Great Woods Gallery? Sir? I suppose not. Okay. Anyways, first thing on our list for the month of January is wood chips. We don't have, and we're not too full, but if you look at the price of the wood chips, they are looking pretty darn good. The hotel or the fire department, maybe they're using the wood chips to burn and heat up the place. So I'm going to go ahead and get some wood chips delivered on down here. I'm trying to remember where I left my truck. And I guess I left my truck right here. We do need some wood in the sawmill. So the question is also today, I got flight mode on. I can't get into a vehicle with flight mode on. Did our trees mature enough? And we're about to see as I turn the corner here. They may have. They have grown. They weren't growing like that in December. I think at the end of the last episode I said I was going to show you the trees and I kind of forgot. But the trees did not mature. Let's take a spin over there to see how tall they are. Because if they're tall enough where they need to be, then we can use our yarder and start clearing this area back out. 30-something, 23 meters. I think they get taller than that. I think they should be up to 30. Kind of like this one here. Yeah, 36. So they're not quite there yet. So I'll have to wait on those. But they are maturing. So, what are we? Like almost a year? Well, it's shy of a year. So in about 3 months, I would assume, they'll be at full height. Now let's go over here and grab our trailer as we go over the railroad tracks. So all these wood chips need to be taken out of here and brought down to the fire department. Like I said, we're not full at all. I don't even know how much that even holds. But I do know that this time of the year is... How about you hook up to the trailer first? That always helps. This is the best time of the year to be selling the wood chips. Now, looking at that pile, I would say I got 2 trailer loads, but we'll see. As for dumping off my little furnace here, that price wasn't nearly as good as what others have. And of course, we should have a whole bunch of material over here, made overnight. Where is my wheel loader? I know where my wheel loader is. It's still up. Let me guess. It's still up where we did the job picking up the... yeah, it's way up here in the northwest of the part of the map. Well, I'm going to bring this on back, hook up to the big bucket, and we'll start filling up with some wood chips. Hello, train. I'll be using you probably later on. Or maybe not until the end of the day. Might as well make sure everything's made and sell at the end of the day. Get one good profit coming on in. Let's go ahead and make a little bit of cash with the wood chips that we got. Alright, so the question is, how big is this pile actually? So this will hold 10,000 liters. I should get 4 buckets and a little bit of change in here. This bucket's so big, you gotta be careful not to go on the other side of the trailer, as I almost did. So that might actually be about 3 trailer loads. But this will hold a lot of wood chips. And I was trying to think ahead by putting down a biomass heating plant over here. But that's not the best price. And I want the best price. I don't know what we'll get for a full trailer of wood chips, but like I said, 700. So maybe... Is that going to be like $30,000 worth of wood chips? Or a little shy of that? For 40,000 liters? We are digging into that wood chip pile really quickly, so I'm thinking 2 full trailers and then a little bit extra for a third one. It's nice having a 10,000 liter bucket. Make quick work of this. Of course, I could have just gotten a belt and loaded it that way like I do with the ore. But we got this wonderful Volvo wheel loader. Might as well go ahead and use it to what it's intended for. Alright, time to head on down to the fire department and bring in our first load of wood chips. Cover that up so the wood chips don't go flying everywhere, or you know, a little bit of wood chips may fly somewhere as the cover kind of doesn't quite cover everything. Then I'll have to do a quick check on the production buildings after we get this job taken care of, see what is doing what. We know the sawmill needs wood again. I just barely put enough of it in the middle of December to get me through another month. But we got all of our other buildings, of course, producing stuff, so I gotta see what they need, what they don't need, what needs to be cleared on out. So I haven't been to the fire department other than, I think, to grab a collectible, so I don't know, never mind, I see it already. I see where the sell point is. We'll go up and over the curbs. Alright, so 43,000 wood chips at like 700 per. That's wood chips coming out of there? That doesn't look like wood chips coming out of there. What kind of texture is that? That looks weird. I said roughly about 30,000. And I was pretty darn close. 30,819, which is a good chunk of change. That, really wasn't expecting to get that much from all the wood chips today, but it'll be greatly appreciated. So on back up to the sawmill, we'll grab all the rest of the wood chips. Well, not all the rest, but we'll definitely clear it on out. more trips of wood chips than I thought, but the good news is we went from 3,000 and we're going to be over 100,000 by the time we finish this trip. I don't think the fire department's going to want any more wood chips for a long time. And this is what we built up in about a year and a half. With the sawmill running 24/7. Very unexpected 100 grand coming in from wood chips. Although I'm just not too sure about that texture coming out of the back of the trailer. Another $21,000 getting us up to about 118, which means I'm going to come into my bank account and lower that loan a little bit more. Yeah, we can go down to about 2,000. So that leaves us at $1.6 million to pay off. So that loan's starting to come down rather quick, and I haven't even sold any of the productions yet. So the roller coaster may need some stuff. We got the stuff from the sawmill, everything on else. But before I go ahead and do that in this day, I need to go back and make sure the sawmill keeps up and running. So gotta get the tree harvester. I gotta find some trees, honestly. We own 2 lots basically. The lot across the street has a lot of sequoia trees on it, and I think I got most of the trees. There might be a strangler of a tree, a pine tree here or there, but we're gonna be on the main farmland that we bought. I keep saying they call it farmland, forest land, I guess I should be saying. On the west side of the sawmill, I got to find some more trees to cut on down. I don't want to cut down the ones that are growing. Might as well get our, our bang for our buck on those and wait another 3 months. Just checking my productions. I got about 2,000 liters of wood left in the sawmill. And I was kind of confused because the iron ore refinery is full, and I got that in distribute. And I was like, why isn't the furniture shop taking metal so I can make armoires? But I guess I'm going to see what happens here in just a moment. Since I wasn't making armoires, I guess because it doesn't demand metal, maybe that's why it wasn't taking it. I'm not too sure. So I'm going to see what happens here in a moment. So yeah, there was no metal going here whatsoever, and our iron ore facility is full. And I got that on distributing, so we'll see. Got to get some iron ore there. Everyone else is doing rather okay on material for the most part, so I may just be selling a lot of stuff right to Elm Creek. Although, yeah, the wood turner probably could use a load of wood as well. Right now, I'm thinking this slot right here to my left would be a good spot to cut down some trees. I got some ones I can grab. Let me just double check to make sure we own this before. I think I do. Where am I here on the map? Okay, I'm like dead center right in my property. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go ahead and jump into the tree harvester. Which, oh yeah, I was cutting down here. That's right. So I got a couple trees here. But let's go up to where our truck is, which is right down over the hill. And that's why I painted the Volvo truck orange, because it's easy to see. So I'm thinking about 2 trailer loads into the sawmill. 1 go on down to... Can we turn that on, please? Thank you. Go on down to the wood turner. And then once I figure out the iron ore facility, I need to go top that off. If it doesn't distribute it down to there, which is weird because it distributed to the bucket, the barrel production. But if it doesn't distribute it to down there, then I'll have to bring some on down there. Not that big of a deal. So I may have to buy another piece of property because those lodgepole pines are going to take like another 3 months. And I'm starting to burn through all the trees on this property here. But I will say the land around here is not that expensive. course, I'm coming from East Vineland, where the property is very expensive. If I were to buy another piece of property, I might buy it further down by the store. The one you get originally if you were to start on New Farmer. A lot of flat land down there, so it makes logging a little bit easier. Those are all kind of short trees. I want the taller ones if I can. And I think when we replant some more trees, gravity, we'll do that to your tree harvester. We'll try a different species. That head didn't turn the way I wanted, so it's going to land right on top of my tree harvester. Just don't go down in between, because that's a pain when it does that. And you're going to be... Yep, sometimes that can happen too. I'm like a turtle on its back right now, just sliding down a hill. Well, it is a steep hill, but I'm thinking the Volvo can get up there with a logging trailer. See what kind of mess I can get myself into here. I'm trying to leave the shorter trees. Now, the shorter trees are not going to grow. The only trees that grow are the ones that you plant. Gotta be careful about getting too close to limbs of other trees, because that could actually stop me from going up. What's like right there, it might be doing so. I don't know if I'm stuck on a stump or if I'm stuck on a limb now. I was stuck on a limb. I mean, this is where the yarder could come in handy. I shouldn't say could. It would come in handy. Trying to turn the Volvo, but there's not enough weight on the front wheels to turn. Come on, you can do it. Oh, it's starting to turn. Just as I get near the top, though. Alright, maybe I should just go bring this load into the sawmill. The sawmill might be empty at this point. And that is a decent load to start with. Make sure it keeps up and running. Don't want to go down to the right. That's a little... I mean, we've been through that a few times, but it's a little sharp going down through there. There we go. That'll keep the sawmill running for at least the rest of the month. I got more logs up there, and I definitely want to get some more on down to the city to the wood turner. But definitely one more load into the sawmill. Let's go grab up the rest of the ones that we have. Kind of glad there's not a lot of snow on the ground, because this would make it a little bit more difficult trying to go up a hill with about a foot of snow on the ground. see a log here. I don't know where that came from. I mean, probably something I did, of course. Ooh, and it dropped it way down there. That's kind of interesting. Trying to get it to slide back up and in. Hopefully it slides out, actually. Probably because I'm on a steep hill. Okay, why is it loading it way back? Oh, why did it change? I know why it's doing that. It's changed my settings on the autoloader. That is weird. There, I think I got all my settings correct now on the autoloader. There was an update to this trailer yesterday for me, so some of the things have been changed, I guess. I think they're all working now. I do have a log over here. Let's see if I can grab, if I'm close enough to grab that one. Yes? No? Ah, I grabbed it. Oh, almost ran over a stump, which I still may do so. If the trailer doesn't want to go over that stump. Can I grab that log that's there? Doesn't look like it. Now I'm probably hitting the tree. I gotta find a different way up here. And it's so steep here, the logs are auto-loading and then they're sliding right out of the back of the trailer. Okay, wasn't expecting to do that, but we'll just do that. And now the log that was sticking way out the back is stopping me from turning. Well, I've made a mess of that, but I did get every log out of there. I think I'm just going to bring it back onto the mill and take another look to see what I need to be doing up there. Probably have to bring the yarder on up. No way I can leave the yarder where it is and try to drag the logs that far because there's so many trees in between where I'm cutting and where this pond is. Just going to dump those on in there. Alright, so how is the mill looking now overall? Yeah, about 40,000 liters. That should get us through for a while. The metal has sorted itself out. And now we got a whole bunch of metal. Well, a whole bunch. 5,000 liters down. We're making arm wires now. Let's see. Like I said, everything else is running well. I guess I could turn on bathtubs as well because we're making enough iron ore. So maybe we'll activate that just to bring some more cash in. I'm just missing long planks at the flooring factory, which is not that big of a deal. And I'm missing long planks. And pretty soon wood down at the wood turner. So I'll have to get my next load on down there. But we paid a whole bunch of that loan off. Well, we still got a whole bunch left to go, but a good portion of that loan off. The roller coaster, of course, day by day we're getting there. Let's go ahead and skip on down there and see what it's see what the stats look like. Nope, that's the boat. This is the roller coaster. Yeah, so we should finish this stage by the end of the day. I don't know when it's going to be complete, but we'll make sure that at the end of every time the required materials list is near the end, we'll have to stay right here because I don't know when it's going to be near the end. The roller coaster sign is going up as we can see, so that's good. I'm wondering when all this stuff is going to slowly... I thought this stuff was like slowly disappear when the roller coaster is getting built, but like a lot of the stuff is still here. But we can see, if I put the flight mode back on, you can see the roller coaster sign at the bottom is slowly being lifted up into place. So I don't know how much more is left. You would think by putting up the roller coaster sign that maybe this is it. But we'll have to find out next episode. Because that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Silverrun Forest. But until then, have a good one.